Well, howdy, tubers. Well, kind of a quick little update on what's been going on with the H5. A friend of mine, Phil, from the airport, he's building a BD6, and he's built several other airplanes, and he's also got a Breezy that's just beautiful. But anyway, he stopped by yesterday, and we were checking out my tach and all that on why it doesn't work, and I had some Hall effect sensors that I bought a long time ago, and I tried to see if I could make those work, but couldn't do it. But when he came over, we tried getting, let's see, no, we actually did get them to work, but the instructions that come with this one, which was from West Tech, well, didn't really have a whole heck of a lot on the instructions on what to do to make it work, or I don't know how to say it, but anyway, the instructions that come with these Hall effect sensors that I bought probably from eBay it had a schematic on there that said test schematic or something. Anyway, it wanted you to have a something or other capacitor like that thing there, and a resistor of, I think that was 820 ohms, and I had that, and they wanted this capacitor to be 20K or something like that, and I had one that was 22. So we hooked them into that and got the tach to work, and it only varied like 60 RPMs, like it'd say 900 and then it'd say 960 or whatever other equivalent it was. I think it was like 720, and then it would go to, or it was 660 to 720, and probably not doing the math right there, but it was whatever it was jumping only 60 compared to this. I just knocked this out. My screen, I want to glue it in there or something. I still ain't figured out what I'm going to do to block these things, but now that it's getting summertime, may not worry about it. But anyway, back to the story. Before it was jumping like 500-600 RPM, so that's definitely a lot better. So anyways, he said before we do anything with those, he wanted me to change my P lead to a single-stranded shielded wire. So that's what I'm in the process of doing now. But after church, of course, I brought this out. Well, actually, after church, I come home and got Spike and went and got me a flu shot, and then pulled this out, and another friend stopped, and then another guy stopped, and his son flies, or he hasn't got his license yet, but he's taken the written, and this guy's name was Troy, real super nice guy. So I gave him literature on Hummel Aviation, and because they'd really like to build something. Of course, they've been talking about Zenith, but hey, I'm going to push Hummel. So anyway, so he said that, or I told him about my YouTube site, so he was going to look that up, and I said, and subscribe. So he's going to tell his son, and I think he said his brother has a pilot's license in his airplanes down at Lake of the Ozarks. So anyway, so got to talk to a couple nice guys today, and I'm just letting everybody on here know, but just the Troy was a real nice guy, and he said do you think I would mind if he called me sometime and talk and maybe go out to the airport? And I said, well, heck, just hop in your son's 172 and fly up the 4M04. So anyways, I'm sure I'm going to hear back from him on something. So anyway, Spike wanted to go inside. I'd had him sitting on here. He'd go get in the van. So he went inside now. Let's see what else. Well, I need to get this wire made, which I've got it started. And then I had it done, but then I figured out I had to wire off this again to go to my, so that if I started, or if I had the secondary ignition switch on, that it wouldn't let you start it. It grounded the starter from cranking if you got the secondary one on, because you don't want the secondary one on when you start it, because it'll kick back and it's not good, is what I hear. And I've heard Terry at Hummel said that one guy tried it, starting it on the secondary ignition, and he's missing some fingers now, so there's some truth in it. So I know I'm getting to be a long video here, so I will get off of here and let all you people get to your weekend and enjoy the day that God has given us. It's beautiful but windy. So that's why I'm here working on this. So there you go, and God bless everybody.